What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I am LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. Big time win for them boys going 8-4 on the season by beating the Miami Heat 140-132 in an offensive explosion. The Big Cat, 39 points and 11 rebounds, 31 points in the first half. But Landry Shamet, most points he's ever scored in the game, 36 points, 3 assists. Jordan Clarkson, 24 points, 82 points from the bench. 85 points from the bench. We needed every bit of it, man. Of course, the injury, OG Anunoby is sad. But listen, we got the victory today. The reinforcements came through and followed through on that. Big Taz, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Rondo, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Landry Shamet, man. Player of the game. Of course, you got to give it to Big Cat. Big Cat is the reason why, we pretty much were in there, right? We were pretty much in at the beginning. Cat was dominating that first half, as he should. But, of course, with the injury of OG Anunoby, guys had to step up. And, of course, the captain is down. We don't know when he's going to be back. Maybe he's day-to-day, but we don't know. But everybody had to step up, and that's exactly what happened. Our bench stepped up. Like I said, 85 points from the bench. Clarkson was on fire, but Landry Shamet, huge tonight. Orlando C, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Long time no see, man. Hope all is well for you, sir. Big time win for the boys, 140-132. The Big Cat, 39 points, 11 boards. Guys, Shamet is the hero, but so is Clarkson. This was a total team effort altogether, man. Even Josh Hart, right? Back to being Josh Hart. Triple-double for Josh Hart. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. Vintage Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges coming up with big-time plays. 15 points for him, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Mitch only played 14 minutes, but still had an impact on the game. 10 rebounds for him in 14 minutes. Altogether, great game for them boys. Great game for everybody, man. Awesome game, man. Awesome game. Mike Brown, big salute to him. Going to the 2-3 zone. Shut all that noise down. Went to the 2-3 zone, slowed them up a bit. Listen, they got busy. Look, Norman Powell, he's going to probably be an all-star this year. He had 38. He was on fire. He was pretty much the only one that was really, really scorching. Jaime Walker, as he was getting busy, he had 23. They had a couple of guys knock down shots, but it was really Norman Powell, man. He was the one really, really cooking. But that 2-3 zone slowed him down a bit. It did. Now, not totally, but slowed him down a bit. But also where we won the game was on the boards, right? 51 rebounds to 46. Like I said, big part of that is big money making Mitch. He was huge tonight. Huge. Second chance points. Altogether, listen, fabulous win, man. Fabulous win. We go to 8-4 on the season. Most especially we get back against the Heat. They were down Tyler Hero. We were down the captain. They were down Bam. We were down OG. Great game for them boys. Great game. Caleb Passion, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. David Smith, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Big time win for the boys, 140-132. The Big Cat, 39 points, 11 rebounds. I'm going to talk about Shamet in a minute. I am. I'm going to get to him because he was fabulous tonight. A career game for him. But what about the Big Cat, man? That first half, 6 3-pointers in that first half, 31 big points for him. Cat was dominating. It didn't matter who they put on him. But you know what? In all honesty, that's what he should be doing. He's an all-star. He's an all-NBA guy. He's the only all-star out there on the court. That's what he should be doing. So I'm glad to see the Big Cat came through huge in that first half. And that's what pretty much gave us that boost. Was having our all-star take over. And then the reinforcements came through. Disc Rover, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Big time win for the boys, 140 to 132. Landry Shaman, 36 points, 3 assists. Now, let's talk about Shaman, right? You know, you see what this guy has come through, right? He's bounced around the league a lot. And when he came to the Knicks last year, I liked the energy and liked what he brought. He dislocated his shoulder right in the beginning of the season. He was trying to fight his way back. And it took him time. Right? And then I thought he had a pretty decent year with us. But Tibbs wouldn't play him. We already knew that situation with Tibbs, right? That was the big thing with Tibbs. Like, play the guys on the bench, right? That was the big thing with Tibbs. So then the playoffs come. You don't see the guy at all. And that was a big part to me why we lost that series. You didn't see him or you didn't see Delon Wright until later on in the series. We were already down 2-0. And that's what they wanted to see. They wanted to see, listen, are we going to play the bench more? Are we going to do that? But that's why this guy was brought here, to play the bench more. Now Shaman comes back. It's between him and who's the other guy? I forget the guy's name. He's gone now. Who cares? You guys know his name. You can say it in the chat. It was between those two. And everybody was saying Shaman. I was even saying Shaman. I said, look, man, Shaman can defend. He goes out there and he plays hard. He plays really, really well. I like Shaman. I want to bring Shaman back. Disc Rover says, Garrison who? Exactly, Disc Rover. Great. Well said, sir. Well played as always. Disc Rover always coming through with the heat on the LV Live show. So he works his way back. He comes back to the Knicks. And he's having a solid season. Last game, he played pretty well. But for him to have a game like this, man, what this guy has been through, it's great to see, man. You got to love stories like this, especially a guy like that. He plays hard every night. That's one thing about Shaman. No matter how many minutes he get, whether it's 7, whether it's 20, how many played tonight? About 30-something minutes? What did he play tonight? Make sure I got that correct. Shaman played 36 minutes, right? It doesn't matter. You're going to get the same effort. And that's what you love from that guy. You love that. You know he's going to go hard every single night. He's going to play his heart out. But what I loved is that he was aggressive tonight. He was aggressive on both ends, defensively and offensively. And that gave us the surge that we needed, guys. It really, truly did. And then Clarkson scoring 24 points. Listen, this is why he was brought here. This is why he's going to go down as one of the great 6 men of all time. Because he can score the pill. That's what he does. He doesn't see a shot he doesn't like. But that's the beauty of him. That's the highs and lows, right? The highs is when he's really good. He's really, really good, like what we saw today. Instant offense. 85 points from the bench, guys. 85 points. Salute to them, man. Salute to them. Big time win for them boys. 140 to 132. Knicks are now 8-4 on the season, and now they go 1-1 in group play, which is good. Gravity, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Tony, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Please also to everybody that's coming through rocking with me tonight on this Friday night, please hit that like button for me, and also hit that share button. What about Josh Hart, man? Vintage Josh Hart game tonight. Vintage Josh Hart game. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. He was all over the place. This is why you love this guy, man. This is why you love him, man. This is why you love him. No matter what, he goes out there and he gives it his all. Very similar to Shaman. Helping out on the glass and everything. Getting loose balls, all that stuff. Making the extra pass, everything. Getting in there, banging, doing whatever he needs to do at 6'5". The heart and soul of this team. Vintage Josh game tonight. But listen, we needed it. We needed it from everybody. We truly, truly did. And I think, guys, listen, man, look, we're going to talk about a lot of great wins in this season. There's going to be more. But to me, this is the best win of the season. Considering who's down, the captain's not here. And, of course, OG Anunoby going down with that hamstring, which I'm going to touch on later on. But it was, we needed it from everybody. And everybody stepped it up. Everybody did. And this is beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see a team effort like this. And then, of course, your big gun came to play. Big Cat came to play tonight. So everybody came ready to go, man. And I think, trust me, I think they did hear, or they heard it from their coach, and their coach said they pretty much, he called them out the other night, what they, the effort that they had against Orlando. Pretty much called them soft. In his words, they got their ass kicked, right? That's exactly what the coach said. And so you got it. So listen, man, you got to love it, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. Total team effort tonight. Let me go ahead and chat, man, see what everybody's talking about. Once again, I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me on this Friday evening. Ha! Rondo, Sham God. But you know why Sham God, Rondo? Sham from uptown. I went to 5-star with Sham. LaSalle Academy's finest. Back in the day, right now they call him, his name is God Shamgar. But back in the day, if anybody knows, his name was Shamgar Wells. Originally from Brooklyn, came to Harlem. That's where he learned how to play ball when he's uptown. True story. Okay. Big Taz says Landry Shamet. Agreed. Rondo says Tibbs had him buried on the bench. Rondo, agreed, man. Agreed. And that to me, that was the cardinal sin for Tibbs. That's what probably got him fired. I mean, there's other things, but things like that is really pretty much was the straw that broke the camel's back for him. Not playing guys, especially in the playoff run. And that's why Shamet was brought here, and a guy like, Delon Wright. Imagine Shamet right now having a game like this last year against the Pacers in game 1 or game 2. Imagine that. Because the kid can do it. You just got to give him a chance. And that's what Mike Brown is willing to do. Eddie Kofi says we needed this one, man. Good team effort. Agreed, man. Agreed. Well said. Eddie Kofi says big confidence booster for Shamet. Agreed, man. Agreed. I totally agree, man. But you know what, Eddie Kofi, man? He's always had confidence, man. He always has. He just needed an opportunity to show it and just be given a chance. You know what I'm saying? And with this team, he's going to be given a chance because we need that effort coming off the bench. We do. You know what I mean? And so that's beautiful. I'm kind of, I wish they would have started him instead of Deuce, but, it's okay. I like Deuce better coming off the bench, but it's fine. Whatever. He still came in and did what he needed to do. Khaled Passion said, as just agreed. I said that earlier, Khaled. That zone slowed them down. It slowed them down a lot. That's kind of like what kind of got us back into our rhythm, and we were able to get a lead. Now, of course, they came down and chipped away at it, but we were really able to establish ourselves because it threw them off with that zone, and then we were able to get that lead. I think, what was the first half score? What was it, 78-68? I think we were up by 10, right? I think that was the first half score, 38-68, right? Let me make sure that was right. Not 38-68. What am I talking about? 78. 78-68. Yeah, that was a score. But it was that zone we went into that kind of helped us establish that. And once we kind of had that, they had to chip away at that. You know what I'm saying? That really helped us. That really helped us kind of get a lead and kind of get a little cushion. Kelly Patrick says, haven't seen a zone ever with Tibbs. Agreed, man. Tibbs is there. He's old school, man. Orlando C says, what about Mitch, man? Dirty work, low down. Yo, listen, man. They calling crazy fouls on Mitch, man. They doing him dirty. I mean, and that's the frustration I have sometimes, right? Guys are allowed to do certain things to us, and that was my frustration about the Orlando game. But even today, like, certain fouls, yeah, but certain things, he's just down there banging and hustling, man. Like, you can't call everything, man. Everything. But with that being said, he still was able to have about 10 rebounds, and 8 of those were offensive. 8 of those were offensive rebounds. And that, to me, that was the game changer tonight. That was the game changer. How are the cat haters tonight? Yeah, they shouldn't be hating. The big cat can't play tonight. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Great victory. We needed this one. Knicks showed toughness and grit tonight. Agreed, man. Agreed. They definitely did. They definitely did. Listen, this was a total team effort today. Total team effort. I don't, in watching the game from beginning to end, you saw a different pep in their step. And then what I love also, too, is even with Brunson down, even with OG going down, you saw an extra effort from those guys, which I love. And I think that when things like that happen in a game, when you have guys go down, guys get hurt, you want to see how other guys are going to respond, right? The backups, of course, the other star player in Cat, and of course, a guy like Josh Hart, a guy like Mikal Bridges. You want to see how those guys are going to step up. And once they did today, and what they showed is that they're reliable guys that can step up and can get wins and pull out wins when these guys are nursing up trying to get healthy. And that's the beauty of having a bench and guys that you could depend on. And it was listen, man, it was just great to see, man. It was just great to see all together, man. It truly was. And I think also too, team effort, but man, you gotta be really, really happy for a guy like Shamet, man. You gotta be really, really happy for him. Listen, man, he made 6 3-pointers tonight. He shot 63% from the field. I mean, talking about a guy that was on a heater tonight, man. On a heater. And listen, man, and here's the thing, guys, too. Like, I'm not surprised because listen, that's what you should do when you get your opportunity, right? If you could play ball, you got an opportunity, go out there and make it happen, man. Don't think twice about nothing. Just go out there and make it happen. Play your heart out and go after it. And now this kind of makes sense about the whole stuff that was happening regarding him, right? When he was, not even regarding him. Let me say not. The whole bench, right? When Mikal came out and made that statement last year, and he said that he spoke to Tibbs and said that he thinks that Tibbs could play some of those guys more. Those guys deserve minutes. And remember, Tibbs denied it. Remember that. This is why Mikal was saying these things, because he sees what these guys could do. You just got to give them a chance, man. And with these guys' effort, you're going to be able to squeak out wins like this when certain guys aren't there because of injuries or whatever. And these wins matter in this league. And it's also good for a confidence booster for these guys because now you can depend on them. Not saying he's going to be doing this every game, but these moments like this are good to build team camaraderie, man, because guys feel like, listen, I'm not just out here just practicing for nothing. I'm not just sitting on the bench for nothing. When I come in, they're going to expect me to produce. I can go out there and do that. Just give me a chance. And that's the beauty of having a guy like that who's ready to go at any minute. Whenever his number's called, he's ready to go. And then also, too, you're going to get a great effort from him. A great effort. BQ from BK, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live tonight. Let's reset the room, man. Big time win for them boys. They go to 8-4 on the season, 1-1 in group play, beating the Miami Heat 140-132. Landry Shamet, 36 points, 3 assists. The Big Cat, 39 points, 11 rebounds. Go back here in the chat, man. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Guys are coming in here just pretty much. Oh, come on, Coach. Coach said Bridges was a letdown. How was he a letdown, man? I thought he played well tonight, man. It was other guys' night. I don't want to get into the plus minus and all that other stuff. Mitch was a -5. Did he look like a -5 out there? Did he look like a -5? Like I'm not. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Like, we got to be honest. This is a great team win. Like, certain guys are going to have it cooking, man. But did he contribute to winning? He did contribute to winning. How many steals did he have in the passing lane? Okay, so what? He missed the open dunk. He hit a couple of big-time threes that was huge. He got a steal in the second half, hit that 3, bang. Then Josh Hart gets the rebound and kick it up. They swing it to Clarkson. He kicks it to him in the quarter. Boom, hit that 3, put us up by 15. Those are big buckets. Come on, man. Come on. He was not a letdown, man. He ain't going to have 40 every night, man. Other guys got to cook too. Tony says, LV, man, Miles McBride cannot start another game. He doesn't know how to facilitate. They should start Kolek. He will have 20 assists by himself if they allow him to lay with the starters. Hey, listen, man, I agree with you on that. I don't really like Duke starting. I know a lot of people do because they look at the numbers and all stuff. I don't because to your point, I feel the same way. I don't think he's good facilitating at all. At all. Like you got to get the ball out of his hands. To me, when Josh Hart is out there, that's when Deuce is at his best because Josh can facilitate. He can bring the ball up. The same thing with Mikal. When Deuce is out there, you got to have other guys bringing it up. I do not want him bringing it up and trying to break Deuce down. Like he doesn't have handle for that. He doesn't have handle for that. His handle's weak, man. His handle's weak. He's a strong player, meaning great defensively. He can knock down shots. Just know your superpower, man. That's it. But I do not want him playing. Now, with the Kolek piece, Kolek's problem is he can't defend. He was given an opportunity the first couple of games this year, and he didn't look good. And so once that's happening, you know. Oh, here goes Disgrover. No. I gotta disagree. Mikal couldn't buy a bucket tonight. Him shooting 28% was killing us and kept Miami in the game. Okay. So would you have rather Mikal sit on the bench and not play at all? Would you have rather that? It's not going to be everybody's night every night, man. It's not going to be everybody's night every night. This was a total team effort. He contributed to winning, man. Landry Shamet got off. Other guys got off. Like, okay, he didn't have a great shooting night. Did he do other things that was good too? That's what a team does, man. Look at Disgrover. Here we go. No, I'd rather them not shoot. Disgrover, it happens, boss. It happens. Look, Mikal had 6 steals. Listen, man, look, do you want to win a game? Do you want to win a game or do you want numbers? Do you want to win a game or you want numbers? I want to win a game. I don't care how we win. Just win the game, man. In the words of the great Al Davis, just win, baby. That's it. He contributed to winning, man. He did. Okay, he didn't knock down his shots. He came up with a lot of big buckets. I'm not talking about his defense. See, no. See, just go over there. See, I gotta scorch you on that, man. You can't do that. This is a total team game. You can't just pick away. Oh, he missed shots, but he was good. It doesn't go like that, man. You got to look at the total game. Mitch is terrible offensively, but look what he does on the glass. He was a -5. He couldn't stay on the court, but he came up with big moments in the game. Offensive rebounds. Mikal's getting big steals. Mikal knocking down big threes. Come on, man. This is a total team effort. Everybody's not going to have it. So what? He went 6 for 21. So what? It doesn't bother me. We won the game, and he contributed to us winning. Same thing with Mitch. Look at David Smith. Knicks gave up 5 first rounders, so Mikal can have 6 steals. You know what, David Smith? You're absolutely right. That's why. Because he ain't here to be averaging 30. He's not. He's going to have good games offensively. Sometimes he's not. But how do you contribute to winning? How do you contribute to winning? Big Q says this would have been a good game for Diawara to see some spot minutes after losing OG. Yo, man, I wanted to see Diawara, man. But you know they got to play the big man, man. They got to pay Yabusele, man, because he ain't. Because they paid him, but you could tell he struggles, man. He can't move his feet. He couldn't move his feet. This one says, LV, those 21 attempts could have been given to someone else tonight. Who else? Who else? OG got hurt. There is no Brunson. Who else? You want Josh shooting more? Or you just want to sham it, just keep on chucking it? Like, come on, man. Come on. Boss, the game doesn't go like that. If you're open, you got to shoot it. That's what happens, man. You're going to have an off night. It's okay. At minimum, 6 of those could have been attempted. Disgrover, you're not going to get a perfect game from guys, my man. Okay, I'm going to help you. You're not going to get perfect games from dudes every single night. Guys are going to have off nights. It's okay, Disgrover. It's okay. He's not Michael Jordan. Okay, like you're gonna have off nights, dogs. It's okay. It's all right. You're gonna have off nights. But let me ask you this: would you rather him do that and don't give anything defensively, and we still lose? Or does he got 40? He's 10. He's 10. You know, he's 30 for 40 from the field, and we still lose. Would it matter? I just like to ask questions. Would it matter? But he made 30 shots and got 10 steals, but we lost. Would it matter? It doesn't matter, dogs. It matters, did you win the game? Did you win the game? How did you contribute to winning? That's it, man. That's it. Eric Green, thank you, sir. Thank you. Numbers don't tell the whole story. Sometimes the little things that guys do that contribute to wins. Team effort tonight. That's all I'm saying, man. Thank you, Eric Green. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tonight is not a night to bash guys for missing shots. Like, I don't care. We got two guys down, two guys that are major for what for what we do. We got to get it however we can. I don't care who does it. Let's get a win. We needed one after what happened the other night. Let's get a victory. Look at Tony. Tony says Mitch, Cat, Mikal, Clarkson, Kolik should start next game. No way, Tony. Clarkson should not start. He should come off the bench like he does. Keep everything the same. I would take out Deuce and put Shaman in. That's what I would do. I wouldn't start Deuce. No. I wouldn't do that. I like Deuce. I do. But I don't think he's a starter. I don't think he's a starter. Listen, great game tonight for them boys, man. Fabulous game tonight, man. Fabulous game. I'm just happy we were able to pull out the victory, man. All right, so let's get to the real stuff. All right. I mean, not the real stuff, but the stuff that's a little somber. How are you guys feeling about this OG injury? How are you guys feeling? I'm worried, man. Left hamstring strain. That sounds like he's out about a month and a half. I think he's out for some time, man. I think he's out for some time. I think I don't think we're gonna see OG for a while. I'll put it like this: I think we see Brunson soon when we see OG, because Brunson is day to day. They said he's not in crutches no more, and he's out the boot, and he's walking around. So he might take the trip with them because they play Miami Monday. So he might take the trip with them Monday. I mean, this weekend to go to Miami. I think OG's out for a while, man. I think OG is out for a while. I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. I'm just being honest. With him and with hamstrings and stuff like that, I don't know, man. I don't know with him. You know what I mean? That's something. That's something to worry about here. That's something that's very concerning. That I'm concerned about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just worried about that. I just am. Hey guys, let's listen to the coach, man. The coach is here. He's talking. Let me bring him up. Coach, man, great job again tonight, man. His rotations were fabulous. That 2-3 zone, man, that's a game changer. That was a very, very smart thing that he did. I think it was very, very well done by him. Very smart. Use it. 1 second. Let me get the screen tightened up here. Listen, man, that was a very, very smart move on him to go to that 2-3. And to me, that was the game changer tonight. On top of the way guys played, but that really threw them off their rhythm. Miami, you could tell. And that really changed the complexion of the game. And so that was big. All right, let's hear it from the coach, man. Great job for him. Knicks are 8-4 this year, man. And big part of it is to him and this offensive scheme he's got us going.
For the fans, probably. It was almost like a glorified pickup game with good spacing. I actually got that line from Leon Rose. It's a pretty good line, so I felt I'd use it, which it was. There's a good spacing on both ends of the floor, and both teams were just hooping. And they're so hard to guard. They catch the ball, they snap drive, they put their head down, and as soon as they feel contact, they almost explode into you. And they're going to the free throw line. I mean, this is the first time we won a game where a team shot 30-plus free throws. It was extremely hard to keep them off the line. So we got to keep trying to guard the ball better by showing our hands, and hopefully they don't get those calls next time we play them. But I tell you, we got a lot of great individual performances from our guys. Mitch, 8 offensive rebounds. Mikal, 7 steals. Jordan, 24 points, but more importantly, 4 offensive rebounds. Josh, a triple-double. By the way, he was our defensive player of the game. He was 4 for 4 on 50-50 balls. And we won the possession game barely. We needed every one of those 50-50 balls that he came up with. So heck of a job by Josh getting a triple-double tonight. 32 assists on 48 baskets. But we also had 21 sprays. But the thing that I like the most out of all this, with the pace of the game, okay, and with everybody handling the ball, we played the point guard by committee with Jalen out. And that's what, offensively this does for us. Like I said before, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are interchangeable. And so anybody can bring it. Anybody can initiate the offense. But what I like most about this, for a 48-minute game that was at that pace, we had 8 turnovers. This is unbelievable. And they're a physical team. They're going to bump you and grab you and all that other stuff, and they do a good job where the referees don't call it. But for us to have 8 turnovers over a 48-minute game against the Miami Heat, when Jalen is out, I take my hat off to every guy in that locker room.
Well said by the coach. Singing the same type of tune that I am. Team effort, man. Team effort. Even I didn't even see the stat with the 50-50 balls. Josh Hart got 4 of them. 4 of them. See what I'm saying? It's total team effort. I didn't even know Clarkson had 4 offensive rebounds. 4 offensive rebounds. So this was a total team effort. Over 30 assists again, guys, I think it's the 6th time this year. And out of all that, like he stated, the way they played, fast-paced, point guard by committee because Brunson was out. And check it out, only 8 turnovers, guys. Only 8 turnovers. This was just a fabulous game by these boys, man. Especially being down Brunson, being got. I mean, it's just a fabulous game. So you got to really be happy with the team's effort today. He said Mikal had 7 steals. I thought he had 6. Look at the stat really quick, man. Let me see here, man. Because he said Mikal had 7, man. I didn't know he had 7. It looks like he has 6 here. I guess he has 6. I guess he's giving him an extra 1, but still. Total team effort, man. Total team effort. I think the coach is nailing it, man, because he's identifying. He knows, certain guys are down, certain guys are out. So listen, everybody's got to be involved, man, and it's got to be a point guard by committee. That's what it's got to be. That's just what it is. David Smith up ahead, dropping. The Knicks team would be a playing team without Cat. Cat is the true MVP of the Knicks. Sorry to have to break the news that you Cat haters. I don't think so, sir. I think he gives us a different dimension. Like I agree. Cat's, to me, it's Cat is 1A, Brunson's 1A. Like I don't see them being one better than the other. Trust me, I know how good Cat is. But to say he's better than Brunson, I don't know. I'm not going to say that, but I'm not going to say Brunson's better than Cat. I think they're equally the same because we've seen games where Brunson hasn't played and Cat has dominated, hence tonight, right? So I think they're both the same, one and the same, right? I'm not taking anything away from Cat. They're both terrible defensively. I don't want anybody to talk about their defense. But I mean they both bring the same type of contributions to the team. They just do. I mean, Cat was already an All NBA, All-Star when he got here, right? Brunson wasn't that when he got here. So trust me, I know, in the NBA, Cat's trophy case is better than Jordan, better than Brunson's. Like I identify with that. So I'm not sitting here saying Brunson's better. Like I don't think that, but I think that they're interchangeable. So I think also too, if you guys paid attention to the game, what you did, I'm sorry, but a big part of the game to me, if you noticed, how they run their offense and they spray it out and they pass it around and blah blah blah, right? When it got to the point where they said he was struggling offensively and they saw Cat had the mismatch, they started feeding it to him in the post. That's really, really smart basketball. Like, don't overthink this thing sometimes. You want to run your offense, yeah, that's cool, but sometimes it's just like, yo, man, get us a bucket because this guy can't check you. And a couple of times they did that. They fed it to him in the post, and he was getting busy. He was doing what he wanted. And that first half, what he did in that first half catapulted us to pretty much gave us that cushion, and that we pretty much, took it on, added on from there. But that, that's a big part of that. But that's why you're All NBA guy. You're supposed to do that. And that's the beauty of having him and what he is. I mean, he does change us. He does. I think if not for Tibbs' blunders, we're in the NBA Finals last year. I truly, truly believe that. Tony said, if Bam played tonight, Cat would have had 12 to 16 points. I think he would have had more than that, Tony. Cat gets busy, man. He gets all them dudes, man. All them dudes. He gets busy, man. Bam don't be shutting them down. You crazy? Yo, remember they played Miami last year? He was scorching them dudes when he went down in Miami, like his first game down there. When Bam was guarding them. There's no one that can, he does what he wants, man. He does what he wants. I mean, Cat gets busy, man. I mean, let's not do that. Yeah, I remember this season. Yeah, he scored 44 on Bam. I remember that, David. Yeah, he was killing Bam last year. So I'm not, but once again, I'm not, I think they're one and the same. I don't, because I love Brunson. I do, but I don't, This Rover, there you go. How's the old saying go? Give the ball to the hot hand. Exactly, this Rover. It's very easy basketball. Well said, sir. It's very easy. That's it. And he's the main guy. You got to go to him. That's it. Might I add, everybody, got to give this Rover his credit. He did say he wants Shaman over Garrison Matthews. Everyone else was saying Garrison Matthews. I remember that. Everyone else was saying Garrison Matthews. Everyone. And I was even questioning it. This Rover said LVU bugging. Shamit's the guy. He said Shamit's the guy. You're right, this Grover. All right. So check it out. Here we go. Listen to what Mike Brown had to say about who made the decision to run the offense through Cat. Check this out, guys. Listen to this. Mike Brown. One thing about Mike Brown, before I start this, which they said they loved, was that he allowed his coaches to coach the team like during timeouts. He lets his staff coach the team. And he lets his staff help him out while coaching, which they said Tibbs never did. Tibbs didn't do that at all. Listen what he says. Who had the idea to run everything through Cat in that first half?
Mike, what did you see from Cat, especially in that first quarter? He had 18, 31 at the half. Just was that the game plan going in to feed Cat, or was that just him reacting to what the defense was giving him?
He reacted to what the defense gave him, first of all, but secondly, we wanted to play through him, and it was great. Brunson was the first one to say it. He was like, "Hey, keep playing through Cat, keep playing through Cat, keep playing through Cat. And, I thought all of our guys as players did well, but my freaking staff was unbelievable. Chris Gent was fabulous. Rick Brunson was fabulous. BOC, they were all really good, and they were on point, helping me with substitutions, mixing in zone, kind of figuring out where we need to go with the ball offensively. And we didn't come down and just call a play and go through them, but we did it naturally through our stuff. We didn't hunt mismatches. We just did it naturally through our early offense a lot of times. But those three guys, they did not a great job. They did a hell of a job helping me coach this game tonight.
Which one of them told you to go back to Landry? Because he had 30 in the second half. Was that one of their calls as well?
It was all of them. It was all. I was the only one that was a little hesitant because I wanted him to get some rest. But all of them were like, "No, are you crazy? Go back to Landry."
Wow. Here we go, guys. So, boom. This is why this guy was brought here. This is why he was brought here. Simple basketball. Simple basketball. He said it. He said, look, I listen to my staff. And this is why he was brought here, because that was the biggest issue with Tibbs last year. He didn't listen to nobody. He wanted to do his own thing. This guy's listening to his staff. Rick Brunson is the reason that said, yo, go through Cat. That's what we need to do. Chris Gent and the crew. Go through Cat. Go through Shamit. He said, my staff was amazing tonight. He said he wanted to give Landry Shamit the rest. They was like, nah. You got to play him. He's hot right now. What'd you say, Disc Rover? How's the old saying go? Give the ball to the hot hand. He was hot tonight. He's hot tonight. Wow, listen, well said. Listen, guys, I didn't know that. Listen, this is awesome, guys. This is awesome. You got to admit, this is awesome, man. If he's listening to his coaches like that and they're giving him the blueprint and he's listening to that, that is what's going to make us a great team today. That's what's going to make us a great team, not today, but for the season. Period. You being able to listen to your staff who sees the game through a different lens as you do. You're listening to everybody. That's why you got those guys on the sidelines to help you do a better job as a coach with substitutions, like he stated. Identifying mismatches. He stated that they helped him to tell him to go zone. I mean, that's fabulous, man. Fabulous coaching. Fabulous coaching. Listen, guys, look. This guy's really winning me over here as a coach. And the reason why he's winning me over as a coach is because he's just smart, man. He's using his head. He says, yo, I didn't see, they see what's going on. I'm going to use these guys. That's why I hired these guys on the bench. That's why I hired these guys on the bench, so they can help me and they see things through a different lens. I'm not being bullheaded and saying, nah, I'm not going to do this. No, they're like, no, do this and do that. This is what we see. You know what? I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to listen to you because that's why I hired you, because I trust in you. Because once again, you ready, guys? It's a team effort, man. On the court and on the bench, it's a team effort. And that's what wins you championships. We're headed down the right path, guys. We are. You got to admit that. We are heading down the right path. Big task is Mike Brown sending shots at Tibbs during his postgame win. Yo, listen, Big Tats, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't think that guy's petty like that. I don't get that from Mike Brown. But isn't it refreshing? Everybody in the chat, isn't it refreshing to hear a coach that actually knows what he's doing? That actually knows what he's doing. He's saying the things that we're thinking as fans. We're saying those things. We're saying, yo, man, why wouldn't you continue to play Shamit? Or how many times last year we would say, yo, why would you take this guy out, Tibbs? What are you doing? Right? You're playing Shamit. Shamit played 36 minutes tonight. You know why? He's getting busy. That's why. Cat's getting busy. Keep on giving him the rock, man. That's it. And he said it wasn't us hunting it. It was through the flow of our offense. So, yes, it's through the flow of the offense, but you're identifying that you're going through him. So in the case you are still hunting it, because you want to make sure you're running everything through him. He's the focal point. 18 points in that first quarter for the Big Cat, 31 in the first half. 39 for the game. Amazing, man. Amazing. And this was a total team win, man. The source says, well, he's a real body of work we can fall back on. He was great tonight, and we're good. No. This Grove, you should have said this. Well, the game would have told you what to do. The game tells you what to do, so we went out there and we did that. This Rover says, yeah, look at the coach. Look at that. A coach who listens to his assistants. Listen, agreed, man. What's ill? This Grove, I'm glad you said that. What a novel idea. We've been screaming for that, man. We've been screaming for that. And for this guy to just talk straight to you and just tell you exactly what it is, come on, man. This is easy, man. This is easy. This is not hard. And I think as fans, we used to get frustrated last year because we saw it. We like, yo, come on, man. Why? We're not idiots. We know the game. And this guy talks to you straight. And see, minor adjustments like that, guys, is what wins games and what wins championships. What loses games and loses championships. Those minor key adjustments. The really, really good coaches know how to make those. And you wonder why they're able to win. They're able to squeak out wins. When they're shorthanded, you're like, yo, how are they able to get these wins? Because of stuff like this. They're able to listen to their coaching staff, identify what's going on in the game, change up things in the game, say, we're going to go zone, change it and identify mismatches, say we're going to run these sets, but run through this guy. Right? You're able to make those adjustments, those in-game adjustments, which we struggled with last year. And so to see it in real time right now, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. And believe it or not, it's like a breath of fresh air, man. It just is. It's like feeling like you're coming out of the water, man. Coming up for air. Just great, man. Just great. Let's listen to Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart back to be him being Josh. Great game for him. This guy's the heart and soul of this team, man. Anybody talking about trading Josh Hart, you guys are insane. He's not going anywhere. He's not going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. And defensive player today, guys. So he gets the Timbs and the hard hat today. Yo, you know what they should do? They should bring the black construction Timbs out. The all black joints. They should do that for road games. All black Timbs. All black Timbs for the road games. What say you guys? You guys like that? LV Live is going to put that out there. Black Timbs for the road games. And the regular Timbs at home games. What say you guys? Let's listen to Josh right now.
For you guys to lose OG early or not have Jalen, some of the things you saw take 30 points in the second half from Landry. Just kind of what do you make of this whole thing?
We always preach it, next man up. And games like this shows you we're not just saying it. Like we actually mean it. We know everybody in this locker room is capable of having big nights, capable of contributing. So when guys go out, obviously we don't want that. But the next one's ready to step up and hoop with that opportunity.
For you guys to lose.
Listen, well said, man. Well said by Josh. And he's 1,000% correct, man. Next man up. Next man up. Like, listen, this is your opportunity. Listen, these guys are in the league, man. Like, these guys aren't bums. You know what I'm saying? Landry Shaman will come to your gym and give you 50. You know what I mean? Like, these guys aren't scrubs. So these guys can play ball, man. So when it's your opportunity, you're in the league for a reason. Step it up, man. Step it up and contribute. And that's what basically Josh Hart is talking about, man. And so, once again, it's all I hear in my ears is what Mikal was saying last year. Yo, give these guys a chance. That's all I'm hearing right now with what Josh said. And this is why. This is a perfect example of that. And things like this is what helps you win games, man. Win games, especially in the playoffs. is for guys like this who you've relied on throughout the year and you've given chances to. You're going to trust them in a game 6 on the road, in a game 7 at home for the championship. You're going to trust those guys because they have shown you throughout the year in a moment like this, like in tonight, that's still going to be in those guys. They're going to remember those times and they're going to go out there and play with confidence. So that's why it's important for guys like him. Deuce has had big games too, especially that game, remember, he had against Golden State a couple years back, which was big, how well he played there, right? Of course, a guy like Clarkson, he's been doing this his whole career, but to do it on a big stage like this in New York is major for a guy like him. So this is huge, man, for these guys, for the confidence-wise. Because now you start building a really, really good team chemistry here where we all believe in each other. And it's a brotherhood in that locker room. And so through that, everyone trusts in everybody. And so like Josh said, it's a real thing, next man up. They really do believe in that. Like, they're not just saying it. And so that's huge, man. That's huge. It's major. Big Taz says, now all the other teams are going to follow the blueprint of playing zone against the Heat. Yeah, man. They got a couple of guys that can knock down. The most lethal guy is Norman Powell. You know what I mean? So that's really who you have to worry about. Bam doesn't shoot threes like that. They got a couple of guys that can knock it down. But you see Jaime Juarez. I can't even say his name correct. Jaime Juarez. He's more of a driver, a downhill type of guy. He can't really shoot like that. He can get a couple of fallaways and stuff like that, but you don't need to really guard him at the three-point line. If you notice, most of his buckets, he's pushing it up the court. So you got to know how to guard him, right? So when you feel guarding him, you got to give him space because all he wants to do is take it to the rack and try to step through and try to draw a foul or whatever. So you just got to know how to guard him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with him. This one says Landry gets the hard hat and Tim's for me. Ooh, look at that. Landry. Yeah, Landry had a great night, man. Next man up, show off. Next man up to show off will be Yabu, I hope. Yo, this Rover, I don't know, man. I don't know. He didn't look good tonight. How many minutes did he play tonight, guys? He didn't look good again, man. And he's not playing. Yo, boss, guys, listen. Yo, he only played 6 minutes tonight. 6 minutes. That's what Mitch being in foul trouble. Yo, man, I don't know, man. Listen, listen, man, look. I don't know, man. Like, you got to play Diawara or something like that. Or even give Akaporti some minutes or something. But that guy, like, he's not giving you anything, man. Nothing. And he can't defend. I'm watching him out there on the court. I'm just paying attention to him. There's a couple of, times down the court. I'm just watching him down the court. He can't move his feet. It's like his feet are in cement. He has no agility to him whatsoever. And that's really concerning, man, because I was really, I was really excited about him coming over here, but he's really, really limited, man. Really, really limited. Big Taz says, I have a moniker that I would like to announce for Yabusele. What would that be, sir? Please break it down. We would love to hear this. Great game for them boys, man. Great game for them boys. Awesome game. Awesome game. Let's listen to the Big Cat, man. My son, the Big Cat. Big Cat got the stunner shades on. He got the earrings on.
39 for the night. Just what did you see?
He got the shades on. He got the hoodie. Look, Cat looking like he in the Heights. He in the Heights out there with with Obi and them. You know what I mean? With Sims, they up there in the Heights chilling out. Dímelo. Ven aquí. You better tuck your chain. You're in the Heights, man. You gotta tuck your chain. Look at the Big Cat, looking swaggy.
31 in the first half, 38, 39 for the night. Just what did you see in the defense or whatever it was that allowed you to have the night that you had today?
I just JB was missing the game today. We all had to step up. And, he was a big contributor to our team. So I just wanted to do my best to pick up the offense that he gives our team, and then felt in the first half did a great job of that. In the second half, I wasn't trying to force it.
Yeah.
I've had those days, so I was kind of just letting the game come. And Landry Shaman was a big reason, man. He's hitting shots. Josh was hitting shots and playing. I don't want to force trying to get 60 and lose the game. That's the most important thing is to win the game. I'm happy that experience has taught me a lot, and I just didn't force the game, just being aggressive with playmaking and getting my teammates open and utilizing that first half for the betterment of our team.
Well said by him, man. Look at the maturity in Cat, man. Look at the maturity in him, man. Look at the maturity in him, man. Beautiful and well said. Dino, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, Dino, please subscribe to the channel. But I appreciate you coming through, rocking with me and my crew tonight. Big time win for them boys, 140-132. Landry Shaman, 36 points, 3 assists. The Big Cat, 39 points, 11 rebounds. Great game for the Big Cat. Did you hear what he said? He said, second half, I didn't want to force it. And I saw that everybody else was playing well. I didn't want to just try to go for 60. See? He's all here, man. All here. He understands the flow of the game. If other guys are getting busy, I don't really need to be out here trying to. It's unnecessary. This is a team thing, man. And everybody got involved tonight. And that's what helped us get the win. And like he said, I learned my lesson from other times trying to force it, and I don't need to if other guys are doing their thing. It's well said by him. Well said by him, and well played too, man. Well played. Smart by him to do that. Dino says, how do you feel about old boy the Knicks let go to Toronto? I can't remember his name, but he's a bucket getter. What are you talking about? You talking about IQ? Yo, now IQ was a point guard here, man. IQ was a point guard here. Yeah, I mean, listen, IQ get busy, man. IQ get busy, but I don't know. But Dino, he wasn't going. He wanted to start. He wasn't going to play in front of Brunson. He's not a better player than Brunson, so that's why he left. And then also too, we got the better end of the deal because we got a 3D wing. It's probably one of the best in the league. So it worked out. Plus, I hear they trying to push quickly out up there at Toronto, man. They mad at him. So he's playing good now, but I heard he's in some fire up there, man. They feel like he's not playing well. So as of late, he's been playing good. You know what I'm saying? But I've been hearing that he's not doing too well up there. So it's good to see him kind of turning around. I like IQ, man. You know that. I didn't want to see IQ go, but I knew that he wasn't going to resign here. So it's good to see him starting to turn around and stuff like that. So to me, I think the key to them is Scotty Barnes, Toronto. Like Scotty Barnes is the truth. He gets busy. He is nice. Scotty Barnes is the key. RJ is gonna be RJ. He's gonna get a bucket. You know what RJ does. He goes to the left hand. You know what he does. I love RJ, but the engine of that team and everything that they do all goes through Scotty Barnes. The Big Cat, well said by him, man. Cat is up there hanging out in the heights, man. Hanging out in the heights. That's what he up there doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. All right, man. Let's listen to Landry Shaman, man. Career night for him. Glad to see. He's such a pro's pro, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy's been through a lot in this league. And he wanted to come back to New York, man. He wanted to come back here. So it's good to see, man, him getting his shot, especially with a guy like Mike Brown who believes in him. It's good to see, man. It's good to see Shaman get his shot, man, and let him have a career game here in the Garden, man. Especially what he went through, man. So it's good to see. Let's listen to Shaman.
You talking about you've had 31-point games, 30 and a half though. Just kind of what were you feeling?
I mean, we have a system that just bodes well for connectivity, ball moves. Could be any one of us any night. So I think we were just playing within our system, and
sometimes shots find you. We all play aggressive and benefits everyone. So obviously helps when Cat has a massive quarter like he does, and that makes it, a lot more opportunity for the rest of us to be aggressive when so much attention in the second half is going to be on him and what he did. So I think we were just playing off of one another and found me.
Boom. Well said. Listen, great breakdown by him. Great breakdown by him. What I love what he stated was this. Cat having such a monster half, the attention was going to be focused on him in the second half. And so, like he stated, us guys just needed to step up and knock down shots, and that's it. But what he also said was that the offense that they play in, the free-flowing offense, it benefits him. And it benefits all those guys. So it's a perfect offense for a guy like him. Get to the corners, knock down threes. And if you guys saw the stat in the game, the Knicks shoot the most corner threes and make the most of them. They're in a higher percentage in the league. They're number one in the league in corner threes. Because that's what Mike Brown wants. And it's benefiting a guy like Shamet. And he said, the ball finds me and I just knock it down. He said, we just be aggressive. We play in our system and that's it. It could be anybody's night that night. And, tonight it was my night. And that's exactly what happened tonight. Exactly what happened. Exactly. You got to be happy for this guy, man. You got to be happy for him, man. And also, too, for the whole team, man. For the whole team, because you finally have a good coaching staff that's identifying players, and guys are able to, for a guy like Shamet, have a career night, man. All right, let's listen to Shamet. Again, he's talking about a great night from him, man. He's going to get some love tonight, man. He get a great game for him. Bounce back game for the team. Of course, going 8-4 now on the year, and a 1-1 in group play, which is great. So let's hear from Shamet, man, who had a monster night tonight.
And you've had these games before, but to have the Garden chanting your name and that you were even playing to the crowd a little bit, just kind of what was that like?
I think these fans know I love them, and I'll say that's on blue in the face. I love it. Love the energy every night. And then a cup game on a Friday, it's about as good as it gets in the regular season. So it was a lot of fun.
And you've had these games
Boom.
before, but to have
Boom. This is a guy that wanted to be here, people. He wanted to be here. He could have went any other place. He could have. But remember, guys, he said he wanted to come back here. He wanted to come back here. This is where he wanted to be. And he said, I'll tell you my blue, the fans know I love him. This is a great city. This is a great place to play in. And how good of a feeling is it to play someplace that you want to be and have a big game like that, and then the fans are chanting your name, man. It's the greatest feeling, man. Greatest feeling. Great game for him. Great win for them boys. Great bounce back game win, which they needed after that stinker that they had against Orlando. All right, people, listen, let me get up out of here. Listen. Great game tonight for them boys. 140-132. The Big Cat, 39 points, 11 rebounds. Shamet, career night for him, 36 points, 3 assists. I'm LV Live, and that's my show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. Also, too, if it's your first time coming through rocking with me and my crew, and you're seeing this on a replay game, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments because I do respond to comments. I will be back Monday to discuss the Miami Heat game down in MSG South Beach. So please come through and check that out. All right, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here, people.